So by the end of this video, you should have that song in your bag of tricks to pull out in the campfire when it's late at night and you want to impress everybody around just to show them that you can actually play the guitar and you're not just some average player. This will be your calling card. Okay, or maybe not, I don't know. So we're gonna start with the finger picking pattern. Well, I guess we'll go along with the shapes actually and the finger picking pattern because it changes really throughout. I really say the song's not particularly difficult, it's just remembering all the different moving pieces. Also, you'll be hearing like a little bit of because the air is on, because it's over 100 degrees here in Texas. So the way this song is tuned, first and foremost, I want to make sure I get this right, it's not standard tuning. It is D-A-D, G-A-D. So D-A-D, G-A-D. Both your E strings go down to D. And so the way I like to think of it is like a visual way before the muscle memory is able to take over. So the thumb and the index finger kind of doing like this dance, and the thumb is staying on the 4th and 5th string, and the index finger is staying on the 2nd and 3rd string. But in the end, the bass note always gets the last laugh, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So if I go through this slowly on the 5th string, I just start, right? And then I let the index finger do its dance. And then the thumb comes back on the 4th string. But then remember, the bass always gets the last laugh. So I come back to the bass, and then we come back up to this high note up here on the 3rd string. So if I played that back faster, and another way to also think about it is it's just going down. You're always coming back down in your motion with the pattern. So I'm up here, but then I come down here with the 2 other strings, but then I'm back up here, but then I come back right here, but then I go back, then I go back up. It's like a wave. You always come back down, you're always falling back down. So those are 2 different ways maybe to help you kind of visualize the finger picking pattern before the muscle memory really is able to kick in. And there's a bunch of different ones in here, so just bear with me as we get through them. So the shape you want to start off with, once again, is 5th fret on the 5th string, 4th fret on the 4th string, and you're going to do that picking pattern. And you can practice that over and 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 over again until you're ready to move on to the next shape, which is you're going to move down to the 4th fret on the 5th string and then to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Simply like that. And you're going to transition again down to the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and that's it. And you're going to come back up the scale, do the same exact thing in reverse. There you go. So hopefully you got that part. If not, don't worry about it. Great thing about YouTube is that you can just rewind it. So go ahead, I'll be back there waiting for you. If you are ready to move on, let's do it. We're gonna move on to the next few shapes here. And this is where the picking pattern starts to get a bit different, but the fundamental rule stays the same. You're at the top and you're coming down. You're at the top and you're coming down. You're using those bass notes, and then the higher notes are just accenting, and you're coming back to the bass note, and you always leave off from the bass note to the high note, and then you switch. I know it's a lot to grasp, but it'll make sense the more you play the song. So let's move into it. So the next shape is going to be a 5/4 again, except you're gonna have your 5th fret on down on the 6th string and the 4th fret down on the high E string. And once again, instead of, it's just a wave down, it's a going down pattern. So we're not gonna use the 5th string this time to start off. We're gonna use the bass string, and then we're gonna hit the 3rd string here, and then we're gonna hit the high E string. So it should sound something like this. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna play, I don't know why in my head I call it a rainbow. It's not a rainbow. You're gonna play the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string right afterwards. And then you're just gonna repeat and go back down to the bass string. Remember, the bass string always gets the last laugh. And then come back up to the 3rd string. So to go through it slowly. And then your next shape is going to be a slide up. You're going to keep the same figure. We're going to slide up to the 9th fret on your bass string and the 7th fret on the high string, D string. And you're going to do the same finger picking pattern. And then you're going to drop down to the 2nd fret on the low string and let go of the high string. Okay, so after we slide down to our 2nd fret, we're then going to go back to a very familiar shape where we have 4th fret down on the 5th string and the 2nd fret down on the 3rd string. This time though, on the 4th string, this time though, we're gonna have the 4th fret down also on the 2nd string. And I use my pinky to put that one down. So with some little practice, you'll be able to switch between those really fast. The more you do it, and the muscle memory will lock in and you'll become more accurate and faster. So the last 4 shapes we're gonna utilize are the 5th fret on the low E string and the 4th fret on the 4th string here. And then it's kind of the same finger picking pattern. And then we're going to switch down to the 4th string, and then we're going to put the 6th string down on the 6th fret down on the 3rd string. Same finger picking pattern. And then we're going to switch down once again, go down to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, of the 5th string, and then the 4th fret of the high string. Once again, utilizing the frets that are put down. And then we're going to change in reverse and go 4th fret on the 5th string and 2nd fret on the high string. And then you just go right back into the beginning of the song. And I didn't play it exact, so you can look at the tab to make sure how long the intro's played and how long you repeat things. I just took you through all the different shapes. So there you go. You got another great song in your arsenal. I hope you learned something from picking up the guitar with me today. I hope you do it again sometime. See you next time. Peace.